El Salvador and Costa Rica to play 2023 Concacaf Beach Soccer Championships.
There we go. Concacaf Beach Soccer Championship, top of the table clash in Group A. Costa Rica against the defending champions El Salvador. Costa Rica in their red and blue, El Salvador in their full white kit. Two-time champions El Salvador, Costa Rica, two-time finalists in 2009 and 2015. Both have 6 points in Group A. This to determine who wins the group. Two very exciting teams. 38 goals between the two teams so far in the group stages. Costa Rica also have the leading goal scorer in the tournament with Lonis Calero, who has 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of El Salvador, followed by the national anthem of Costa Rica.
Costa Rica against El Salvador. Group A, top of the table clash. These teams have met 6 times. El Salvador have won 4, Costa Rica 2. Their last encounter came 6 years ago in 2017. It was an 8-2 win for El Salvador on the 23rd of February. What a battle this promises to be. El Salvador taking their team pictures, and this is how they will line up. Eliodoro Portillo, the captain. Heber Ramos, Exxon Perdomo, Jason Urbina, who has 6 goals so far in the tournament, and Elmer Robles completes their starting lineup. The officials for this game: Gumercindo Batista from Panama, Mario Nava from Mexico, and Diego Najera from Guatemala. The timekeeper, Fernando Calvillo from Guatemala as well. The last time Costa Rica defeated El Salvador came in 2015 in the semi-finals, where they defeated them by 2-1. These are the captains: Grevin Pacheco from Costa Rica and Eliodoro Portillo from El Salvador. Grevin Pacheco has scored 10 goals against El Salvador. It's the most he has scored against any opponent. And this is how his team will line up. They're coached by Shedron Gro, Austin Medina, Christian Prado, Rachich Gomez, Grevin Pacheco, the captain, and Jonathan Sanchez, their number 10. One of their meetings was also the 2009 final that El Salvador won. And yeah, that was their first title, El Salvador. It was a 6-3 win. And in that game as well, Rechin Pacheco scored a hat-trick for Costa Rica, but it was in vain. Look out as well for Francisco Velasquez. He'll come off the bench for El Salvador. He has scored 4 goals against Costa Rica over their history. 2 big name teams in this competition and in this group, already in the quarterfinals, but who will finish first? El Salvador probably looked the most convincing of all the teams so far in terms of how they've been playing. Here's the first strike on target. They keep the ball in the air a lot. They don't play with the ball on the sand much, El Salvador. And they have boasted 6 scorers so far in the competition. Urbina being their leader with leading goals with 6. Try coming in there from Gomez. Costa Rica, they have managed 18 goals so far in the first round. 8-5 win over Guadeloupe and a 10-2 win over the Turks and Caicos Islands. Lonis Calero already has 2 hat-tricks. Well, he had a hat-trick in the first game and then a 4-star performance in the second. He is on the bench for now. But I can tell you, when that blonde-haired kid comes on, Costa Rica come alive. Strike over the top from Pacheco. No surprise that Pacheco has started this game because he loves his fixture against El Salvador. Always on the score sheet. Block here. And Pacheco making life hard for Portilla. Time is called. The referee wants to have a word with Pacheco. He's very unhappy with the call because he thought Portillo handled the ball outside of the area. United States to play the second place team in this group. So whoever loses this match will play the USA. Whoever wins this group will play the third place team from Group B or Group C. The third place Group C is Trinidad and Tobago. But of course we still have to wait and see where the best third place and second best third place will come from. Trinidad and Tobago have already qualified as one of the third place teams. We're just not sure if they're the best or second best yet. Danger from Pacheco! And El Salvador, the defending champions, are off and running. And it is their leading goal scorer, Jason Urbina, with his 7th of the tournament. And his first of the afternoon. That was a bad mistake from Pacheco, making the back pass, but he obviously didn't see Urbina lurking. Medina had no chance. And the defending champs with the first goal in this match. Urbina now the joint leading goal scorer in the tournament. Both are in this match. Lunis Calero on the bench for Costa Rica has 7, and so too Urbina now. So it's been a tough battle between these two teams. They first met in 2008, and this strike just looping over the bar. First met on the 19th of April 2008. El Salvador won that game by 4-3. This is the 7th meeting, and surprisingly they haven't met in 6 years before this. Both Spanish-speaking from Central America. A real rivalry in beach soccer. Here's Luis Calero. He has come on to the part now. Here, number 7. Strike over the top. The winner and runner-up from this tournament will get a place in the FIFA World Cup in the United Arab Emirates, November this year. They will be the representatives from Concacaf. Concacaf has never had a winner at the World Cup. They've only had a runner-up, 2007 Mexico. Costa Rica, they have been to the World Cup twice. Never passed the group stages. In fact, they've never won a match at the World Cup either. Here they are, Luis Calero. And let me tell you, you can't give him any space, Calero. Dangerous player. Just wide at the upright on that occasion. With the strike over the top. El Salvador. They have been to the World Cup a few times. They came 4th in 2011 at the World Cup in Italy and 6th in 2013. So La Selecta have actually done pretty well at the world level, beach-wise. Of course, 2-time champions of this tournament in 2009 and in the last edition, 2021. But they have also been runners-up 3 times in 2008, 2011, and 2013. Strike, and it's blocked. And that will be over the bar. So they have shown that they can compete with the best, El Salvador. On target. Ooh. Good work. Calero was lurking. Portillo did very well to keep that out. Calero inside the area. Calero! Costa Rica are level. Luis Calero, the leading goal scorer in this tournament, makes it number 8 for him. And it's the first for Costa Rica against the defending champions. 1-1 with 2 minutes to go in the first period. Turning inside, he can kick with either foot, can Calero, and just as good as well. That was an outstanding strike with the left boot. No chance for Portillo. 1-1. That's the 5th goal that El Salvador have conceded in these championships. 3 against the Turks and Caicos Islands, 1 against Guadeloupe. And now 1 against Costa Rica. We're still in the first period. free kick, Costa Rica. Ooh, good defensive work there. Excellent work by Christian Prado, because that would have been a tap-in for El Salvador. Roger Mora was lurking at the back post. Mora with the delivery. Well defended. Never going to be a penalty there. Swing and a miss from Jonathan Sanchez. Can't take your eye off this game. And that's the end of the first period. We've only seen 2 goals, but it's been a very exciting match in B soccer against 2 pedigree teams. Lonis Calero for Costa Rica, Jason Urbina for El Salvador, the league's 2 top goal scorers. 1-1 after 12 minutes. Salvador from the kickoff, the start of the second period, and it's a goal for the defending champions. Wow. Oscar Cruz, his first of the tournament, and yet another goal scorer for El Salvador. 2-1 they lead now. Good team build up here, and on the volley, or on the half volley with the right foot. It was a nice pass over the top by Herbert Ramos, and yeah, not sure if it was just on the half volley or he caught it just before it landed, but whatever it was a perfect strike. 2-1 Costa Rica, 2-1 El Salvador. Strike, well wide. Costa Rica playing around with it, and now they give it away. Strike just over the top. That one coming in from Rogelio Rada. That will be a free kick for Pacheco. He's back on, the captain. No one has scored more goals against El Salvador than this man. At the regional level, 10 goals. Richin Pacheco. He has a free kick here, and his team are down a goal. Pacheco, well over the top. Oh, that's a penalty. Well, foul by Costa Rica. Setting up for the strike was Exxon Perdomo. And Mario Nava points to the spot. It will be a penalty. Just look at it here, getting tight. And I guess it's a thought that the shoulder was used by Gomez. And now it's a penalty. Chance for El Salvador to make it 3-1. Perdomo! Well taken. Well taken. Number 6 on the tournament for Exxon Perdomo. And that penalty was brilliant. So much power down the middle. No chance for Medina. 3-1 El Salvador and some breathing room. Look at that for a strike. That was perfect technique. Wow. a bullet. Half a dozen for Perdomo in the tournament. Ooh, a chance for El Salvador. That's put over the top from Roda. He's taken off immediately. Medina with it. Looking for Calero, who has come onto the sand now. They need goals, Costa Rica. They trail 3-1. Pacheco. Ooh, Calero. That was lovely technique there. Ball coming across his body and able to execute the bicycle kick right away. Chance for El Salvador on the break. His foot wide. Pacheco off target. Oh, good save by Medina. Portillo with a strike. Actually, Portillo is off. It's Nahera between the sticks for El Salvador now. What can the two-time finalists come up with? Costa Rica. Finalists in 2009 and 2015. This has been a battle they have lost more times than they have won. This is the 7th match, and there's another finish for El Salvador. And it was just a time before Francisco Velasquez would find his way onto the beach. He has loved this fixture against Costa Rica. He scored 4 times against them before this. Make that 5. 4-1 El Salvador. Velasquez with his 4th of the tournament. Brilliant from the number 11. And he certainly is enjoying that finish. Yeah. Give the show of love to his people. Whistle on the play. Yellow card comes out. Luis Calero. Maybe a bit too anxious to get on with it and cross the line before the ball hit the sand. Ooh. That was heading on target. It's going to be a corner to El Salvador. Christian Sanchez heading that one over the top. There's a whistle on the play. Is this another penalty? Yes, it is. Well, well, well. El Salvador with another penalty. Melvin Gonzalez now will take this one. A chance for him to score his first goal. And things falling apart for Costa Rica. Handball from Daniel Peña. Peña got some fingers on that one, and it's cost him a penalty. His opposite, number 4, will take it. Melvin Gonzalez for El Salvador. This to make it 5-1. Save by Medina. Great save from Jostan Medina. So El Salvador with a chance to go 5-1 up. Medina denies them off the foot of Melvin Gonzalez. Still 4-1. Almost crossed the line there. Navarro. Nahira. It actually looked like he might have crossed the line as well. That was a penalty that was saved from the foot of Melvin Gonzalez. Corner for El Salvador. Corner to El Salvador. That was a good chance at the near post. Andres Osorio getting ahead on it, but glanced it far off the far post. Gonzalez looking to make amends. Urbina with it. Urbina! Oh yes. Jason Urbina. That's his 8th of the tournament. He is now the joint leading goal scorer with Lonis Calero. El Salvador have 5. And Costa Rica have no answer for this number 6. The overhead kick to add his second of the match. And very precise with the finish into the far corner. Medina didn't even make an attempt because he could get nowhere close. And the defending champions showing their dominance. A big lead now for El Salvador. Very close to passing the line again was Nahira. You're not allowed to pass the line in open play as a goalkeeper with the ball. Stopping right at the half. Well, there's no line. The half flag, we would have to say. Nahira is out of his box now to clear. Here he goes again. Nahira with a strike. Costa Rica building, overhead kick blocked by Ramos. Here goes Salvador, they have space! It's number 6. Oh, that was magnificent from Exxon Perdomo. Number 7 on the tournament for Exxon Perdomo. It's a brace for him. And El Salvador are running away with this one. Dejection on the face of Medina. And that's why, look at this build-up from El Salvador. The pass was precise and the finish was clinical from Perdomo. Lovely volley, a scissor kick, and well executed. El Salvador have looked the best team in this tournament. 10 goals in the first match, 10 in the second, and now 6 here. Such a dominant force over the last few years. El Salvador wide of the mark. Nahira, good save, Medina. And that's the end of the period. 2 out of 3 periods complete. And El Salvador putting big distance between themselves and Costa Rica. It's 6-1 to El Salvador. That man, Exxon Perdomo with 2. Jason Urbino also with 2. And it's been a big performance. period underway, third and final 12-minute period. Costa Rica well beaten in the first two periods, well certainly in the second period by the defending champions El Salvador. After the first period it was 1-1 and 5 goals in the second period for El Salvador, just proving their dominance in this beach soccer format. Chance for Costa Rica over the bar from Pacheco, who has really been a non-factor so far today. Pacheco, even though he has 10 goals against El Salvador, hasn't come really close so far. Chance again, Dave. Salvador moved the ball so well. There is a timeout. Yes, there's a need for a ball change. The ball soft. Picked it up right away, did Herbert Ramos, and sent it to the official, Batista. Shot off the frame of the goal. What a strike that was. That was an amazing strike. Now Calero into the area. Here's Portillo again. What a strike that was a minute ago. Medina had no clue, but his frame saved him. Just enjoying possession, El Salvador. They do have a 6-1 lead, and they're confirming their position at the top of Group A. And if things continue as is, Costa Rica will be playing the USA in the quarterfinals. El Salvador will be waiting on one of the third place teams. Nice attempt over the top though. El Salvador have now managed 26 goals in these group stages. They scored 29 in 2021. So not far off. They only conceded 4 in that competition. They have already conceded 5 here. Costa Rica had won their group as well. They scored 15. They have already scored more in this because they have 19 and no penalty, says the official. Pacheco was looking for it. Corner. Finds Calero. He's double teamed though. Medina on target. That's a foul by Medina, and he will be booked.
And the
A yellow card for Medina. And Roger Mora just needs to be careful in number 5. It's the second time he's got in the face of the officials, and I think Pacheco is saying that to him as well. He needs to step away. It certainly was a foul, Medina going through the back of Perdomo. Yes, his teammates just saying to him, look, Roger, you need to be careful. Don't want to get sent off. Free kick, El Salvador. Eggs on Perdomo, he's on a hat trick. Can he execute it? Oh, that was a strike of some power. Well saved though by Medina. Ooh, that was a chance in the wide area for Elmer Robles. That was a strike from Perdomo. It was well saved. Straight down the middle, but lots of power. Nice pass. Pacheco looking to get on the end of it. Chance, well blocked. That was Roger Mora getting in there. Just under 6 minutes to go in the third period. Yet to see a goal in the period. El Salvador still leading 6-1 over Costa Rica. Corner for Costa Rica. Ooh, that was a good chance there. Should have hit the target there, Peña. Not a bad delivery, just not the best connection. Over the top. Velasquez adds another 7-1 to El Salvador. Francisco Velasquez off the bench again with a goal. This time off the head. And it's his 5th of the tournament. And El Salvador are making a real statement here. Nice pass over the top. Brave from Velasquez, because Medina was coming with the left fist. But yeah, well executed. 6 goals against Costa Rica and 2 in this game. 7-1. And El Salvador have decided to change keepers. Eric Nahira comes on, and off goes Portillo.
It looks like tonight's game will be Costa Rica.
Dangerous from Nahira. Costa Rica haven't scored since the first period. It's been all El Salvador. That shot is wide. Just 2.5 minutes to go. And El Salvador are going to make it 3 wins from 3 matches. And they will be sending a big statement to the rest of the field. They are making a big statement. $27 goals and counting in the tournament so far. Only conceding 5. And against a pedigree team like Costa Rica, it's really saying something. Well, Nahira certainly looked there like he was over the half line. The officials say no. Just enjoying the ball now. El Salvador, as they wind down the clock. 90 seconds to go. No need to force it from El Salvador. And look at that, so smooth on the ball. Playing with it in the air. Now the strike! Good save, Medina. Costa Rica will be playing the United States of America in the quarterfinals. That should be a mouth-watering contest as well. El Salvador, they will win Group A, and they will wait to see which one of the third-place teams they will play. Two of the third-place teams have already been confirmed. Trinidad and Tobago is one. Turks and Caicos Islands is the other. And we await to see whether it will be Guatemala or Belize as the third. Only 2 of them will go through, and that's what needs to be decided. Ten seconds. The defending champions are going to make it 3 out of 3 in the 2023 Concacaf Beach Soccer Championship. There is the horn. El Salvador 7-1 over Costa Rica. 2 for Exxon Perdomo, 2 for Jason Urbina, 1 for Oscar Cruz, and 2 for Francisco Velasquez off the bench. A dominant performance, a top performance from El Salvador. Costa Rica only managed 1 goal. It came from the foot of Lonis Calero. No surprise with that. There he is, the blonde top maestro. He has 8 on the tournament. Urbina, 8 on the tournament as well. They are the leading goal scorers. At full time, El Salvador 7, Costa Rica 1.
Jason, felicidades, una nueva victoria mostrando un gran nivel. ¿Qué sensaciones te deja este encuentro ante Costa Rica?
Sí, primero, gracias por la oportunidad. Primero, darle gracias a Dios por la oportunidad que nos dio de sacar este